Healthy fish, haddock. It's nice and thick, and it juicy inside and flaky, and similar to scrod and cod in the texture. So first we're going to put a little salt and pepper on it. And then we're going to put it in the egg. I'm just going to press this down a bit, make sure it gets in there and doesn't fall off when I put it in the flour. Now, without using my fingers, because then everything gets sticky, so I use a fork. And we're dusting it in flour, like so. And then we go to the egg. I mean, most people know how to bread something. So now you put it in the egg. Make sure it's coated well. The tips, everything. Okay. And then we go in the breadcrumbs. Look how nice and clean the fingers are. Oop, I left a spot undone right there. Let the bottom get done. The top. Of course, there's excessive breadcrumbs in there because you want to now get your hands in there, because they're not going to get sticky, but you want to really pack those the breadcrumbs in. Good. Now, over here is the extra light olive oil, which was smoking a second ago, so I shut it off. And we'll put the fish in there as soon as I get a plate, because I do not want to have to run and get a plate when this is ready. So this will take a few minutes. Now you can tell how deep it is into the oil. So it's really like deep frying, but not submerged in the oil. This way you can save the oil and still come out with the same texture. So now, all wasted. So I could have put a little less, but you know what? You have to waste something. As long as it's bubbling like that, we're okay. Any less, then you have to raise the fan. Now we're going to watch this, because this is there are no more steps on this. Once this is done, I'm going to go on a plate. Wait, let's see, it's 1 o'clock. I'm going to wait a few hours, and then we're just going to put it back in the pan with very little oil, just to heat it up on both sides. And there we have 2 dinners. I have for me, I have this Haddock Francais, which I just made, and now I have this for my wife. And she'll have it with tartar sauce. It's a nice fish. It's juicy, and it's hard to really overcook it unless you go crazy. And when it's overcooked, you'll know, because it's like all split open. That means all the moisture that was in there, you just let out. Very nice. Well, it only takes a few minutes. I know there are some cultures that love to overcook everything. So that's why you have to, if you don't like that, then you have to avoid those type of restaurants because that's the way they cook. There's nothing wrong with it, that's what they're used to. So you can't teach an old dog new tricks. But I learn something every time I look at a video, I look at a recipe, I open a magazine, always getting ideas. This is no idea, this is just plain breaded fish. And that's it. Now I'm going to shut this off, because that's enough time. Take it out, leave it on the plate here for a few hours, and heat it up. Now I have the most difficult part of the dinner already done. Hope you enjoy.